Hi guys, this is The Ordinary Man, step by step episode 9 we're up to. So yesterday was I suppose one of the better days. What I've found in this process, that you're going to have ups and downs, and I've definitely had ups and downs throughout the day, and not even throughout the day. Within one day, within 1 hour, you'll have ups and downs, and good things and bad things might happen. It's been a bit of a struggle, I suppose, for the last couple of weeks. To be brutally honest, things have been slow-ish. I'm probably just thinking that because we know how strong of a value proposition we have, but it's been difficult to get into a room with clients, as I keep saying. So, and the current clients that we have, they have relatively small numbers of prospective tenants at the minute, new employees. So it's been tricky, because obviously I want to start delivering value to the property managers and property agencies as quickly as possible. But it has been slower than I thought it would be. But yesterday was, I suppose, a better day and all of that. So yesterday morning I went to the Tech Connect Live event in the RDS. Really, to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of these sort of startup events, because I guess I think they can be a bit strange, because you've startups trying to sell to other startups, and people in other startups who clearly don't have the finances to buy their product. So, to me, it's a bit strange. I don't think it's wasted effort, but I think effort can be put to better use. So that's why we try to target HR events, because that's who our target market is, rather than the startup world. But in saying that, yesterday was good, because I really went to could only spend the morning at the event. Really, the reason why I went is there was a couple of very interesting speakers from companies that we want to do business with. So I really wanted to use that as not necessarily to talk to them there and then, but to have something to, I suppose, have that little bit of connection if we do reach out. So that was the reason why we went. And one of the speakers on the main stage, who's a commercial director of one of the largest technology companies on the planet, was speaking, and I actually did just hijack her straight after her talk. One of the things she was talking about was the move of companies to target and hire more millennials. But I suppose a concern from my point of view is looking at the indigenous skill shortage we have in tech, and especially technology areas. It's very concerning. Like, I know, and that's the reason why we've gone and targeted the relocation market, because companies are having to relocate a lot of employees here. But long term, I think we're going to be found out unless we can catch up a slight bit to the demand that's there. And there is a lot of great work being done in the likes of Coder Dojo, which I spoke about before. But I just don't think it's simple mathematics. I don't think we're gonna ever produce enough technical technology people coming out of schools, because there is that massive breadth of classes, I suppose, that children take in schools these days. So they're competing, I suppose, with maybe 15 other subjects in certain situations. And if you think all of this digital disruption that's going on at the minute, what that basically means to me is a lot of companies who, I suppose, would have just had a shop front in days gone by, are now moving their business online. But we haven't got enough people to actually provide the technical skills to actually develop and support their online businesses. So it's a bit of a concern for me, to be honest, in regards to the long term. With the long term target, I suppose, that Ireland is trying to be this centre of European excellence from a technology standpoint, but I think it's a bit of a fake market because we're bringing a lot of the talent in rather than producing our own. So that's just a concern. So I hijacked the speaker. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to name who the person was, so I better leave it out, because I suppose you'll know what company she's from as well. But I hijacked her just straight after her talk, just to I suppose get the concerns of her company, if they had any, around the level of the shortage of indigenous skills here. And she did agree. She's got a lot of concerns internally and externally to the American Chamber of Commerce, etc. So she provided her personal details to me, so I'm going to follow up just to see if we can have a chat about her feelings on that, and we'll see where that takes us. So that was worth it going alone, I suppose. Yesterday, caught up with a couple of other companies that I know that were exhibiting on the day. Property Button were there. Know a couple of the guys working there now, which is great. Had a quick chat with them. Had a quick chat with Computer Futures and IBEC as well, who I'm actually meeting with today. So it was definitely a worthwhile exercise. So that was the morning. Could only stay in the morning because I had a prospective client meeting in the afternoon with one of the leading, I suppose, the global leaders in finance. So met with them again. Very, very straightforward. I don't tend to bullshit these people. I tell them exactly what we do and what we can do, and more importantly, probably what we can't do and what we don't do as part of our offering. So that was really good. It went from being a planned 25-minute meeting to an hour. They really like what we're doing and how we can help them. So they're going to run by their finance team just the cost side of things. So I'm due to catch up with them again next Friday. Again, we have offered a free trial, so we've offered them a number of users basically for free to test out the application, so we can prove that it does exactly what it says in the tin. So that was really, really good, because I've been trying to get in with them for a long time. And then I was due to have another meeting, but it's been rescheduled to Wednesday. Then I suppose yesterday evening I got an email from the managing director of, again, one of the biggest companies on the planet, which was not necessarily surprising. I had tried to reach out before to the MD, and obviously they're extremely busy. But he has got back to me, and he wants me to meet with himself, the director of HR for this company, and the European director of sales with the company. So they've invited me out to their office for lunch, which should be really good. So that was a big win, because we've been trying to get into to discussions or communications or dialogue with anybody in this company, and it's just been very, very difficult. There's been nobody really who's responded. So the fact that probably the biggest person, I suppose from a hierarchy point of view, did get back to me was very surprising, but great, obviously. So it'd be great to go out and meet with them. So hopefully we'll get that sooner set up before the long weekend, because nothing will really happen, I don't think, next week. So I'm going to push hard to try and arrange meetings for next week, but we'll see if that happens or not. So that was really good. And then yesterday evening was spent back in real life. So you spend the day trying to set up a business and spend the evening cleaning the apartment for an inspection today, which was absolutely brutal. So I spent a couple of hours doing that. So today, then this morning, I went to the gym this morning because I haven't been in ages and I've been putting it off, and I'm being told I'm getting fat. So back to the gym this morning. Today, then I've got a lot of admin stuff to do this morning. I have a bit of catching up to do with regards to trying to get them meetings organised for next week. I'm in for a meeting with IBEC this afternoon. They are producing a report basically on the impact and concerns, I suppose, from Brexit, and any concerns I suppose the companies have, and they specifically wanted to talk to me probably about the property side of things. I won't be going in giving property advice because again I'm not qualified to do so, but what I will probably do is explain what we are doing as a company to try and help with the concerns that these companies are speaking with in regards to the rental accommodation and the lack of indigenous skills. So again, I'm very conscious. I'm not at a point to give advice. All I do is document, I suppose, what I'm doing now. So I'll explain what we're doing, what we've seen in the market, what the response has been to our offering, and how we can maybe help companies that are under the IBEC umbrella. So that'll be a good chat just to go in and hopefully give them a little bit of value there as well. So that'll be the afternoon, and then the evening will be pretty much the same as this morning, and trying to get meetings arranged for next week, and just lots of admin tasks. So that's pretty much it. Nothing else overly exciting. The guys from the other guys from the team are cracking on with so obviously we've got an MVP product there, but we want to actually, to be frank, replace what we have to make it more I suppose structurally stable, shall we say, in regards to a product that we can then grow. So the guys are actually working on the style guide for that product at the minute. So they're making progress there, and then hopefully we're in with the local enterprise office next week about getting a grant. So hopefully we get that grant, and it means we can take on more developers to actually start to crack on with the development of the new product. So that's all a wait and see. If we don't get that grant, we'll have to look elsewhere. So that's pretty much it at the minute. Again, any questions, feedback, or anything, or if anybody would like to have a chat or even have a meeting to discuss what we're doing and how we're doing it. Again, it's not something that I won't be giving advice on or anything like that. I'll just be explaining what I've done and what works for me. And again, I try to do that on the likes of Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn, is just, I suppose, provide a little bit of information about what I've done that I've seen that's successful and not successful. But again, I don't see that as advice. That's more documenting to me. So I'll continue to do that. You'll see my updates on Instagram, The Ordinary Man, on Twitter, TommyC15, and then you can search for us some Property Base Camp to see exactly what the product does, and how we're trying to help companies and their employees secure accommodation. So that's it. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll chat to you again tomorrow probably. Cheers. Have a good day.